Hey guys! Oh, sorry. Hey guys. Everyone present, everyone correct. Lovely to see those of you who are here who are ready and waiting. High 90s Nostalgia Nerd, Scammo Network, Amelia Karina. Scammo, I just saw your hairy cock video. I can say that again. I don't know why I covered my mouth up. It was very funny. Um, the hairy cock video. So, guys, if you want to see the rise, I believe it was called The Rise of the Hairy Cocks or something like that, which I enjoyed it. Hi, the Zep, Fizz, Commander Shinzon. Hope I find you all well and in good health. Hey, Steph D, Karen Bates Scammers. Karen, I'm about to do a live call to a number you put up on Twitter earlier today. Karen has numbers, guys. If any of you want to find someone on Twitter that's got a lot of numbers, Karen and Alogical are the people to go to. Alogical very helpfully puts a menu up every day, which means I've got a ton of numbers to go through. But yeah, Karen put one up today that was Facebook scammers or Facebook hackers of some kind. So I figured we might start with that as it's a little bit different to what we normally do. Of course, we'll have some IRS scams. I've started a bit earlier than normal today. Because I wanted to get a few calls in and hopefully have a good time. Hey, Mark and Freddie Escobar and Roy Scambait videos. Namaste, Roy. And hey, Skeleton Siski. So, yeah, so I'm going to try these Facebook scammers first. I just wanted to address, obviously, most of you guys who are here, this won't really apply to you. Quite a lot of people have been saying, am I not releasing new videos anymore, like not streams, just videos? Or at least taking the good calls out of streams so that people can watch it. The problem is editing just eats up so much of my time. I wanted to make that one from last week where we had the wasted scammer, the guy, you know, the tomato guy, but I mean, it sort of felt a bit like taking candy from a baby. That guy was like falling asleep on the phone, but a lot of people said they really enjoyed it. So when I get the time, I'll try and separate that and get back to putting normal videos up, but it's just a matter of kind of time. So I apologize for those of you that miss the old kind of style of videos. It's a lot easier for me to just do a stream, but of course we have all this bollocks in between where it's just me talking at you guys, and then like probably what will happen now, we sort of have to go through a few numbers before we get a successful pickup. But I do appreciate your patience while you stick with me and you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to try these Facebook hackers, or as my friend Mr. Pricky would say, harkers, and see if we can get them on the line, see what they're all about. Anyone that's come in the room that I haven't said hello to, Sophie, Amanda, an old geezer, lovely to see all of you here, McGren and Odd Wright and Cedarberry, sorry if I've missed anyone out, Parker J, and Yvonne, hey. So yeah, let's start with the first call and see if they pick up. This is, I'm not sure how to play this because it's the Facebook hackers, guys, but we'll soon find out. It looks like they might not answer. Oh, another cool thing I found today. I think they may have well have been shut down by all my lovely friends already. I found out there's a town in New Mexico called Truth or Consequences. So I'm quite keen to say that I'm from that town. Now, I don't know if the scammers will just hang up. They probably, well, they most likely have worse geography of the US than I do. But pretty cool name for a town and quite reflective of what the scammers are doing. So it'd be quite interesting if I can get away with telling them that I live in a place called Truth or Consequences.
I am Miss Barton. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Hello, can you hear me?
Sorry?
It's very loud. Can you hear me? Okay, she hung up probably because I questioned the fact that it was so loud, but there was a lot of background noise. I'll try them again though. I can always change my number. I've got a ton of numbers to go through, so.
Calling Iris, how can I help you?
Yes, hi ma'am. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm returning the call. Right, I'm going to give them one more try because I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe I should try with a more of an American tint to my accent.
Yes, you have reached the Internal Revenue Service. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi sir. I'm just returning this call that I received.
I'm sorry?
I received the call, said I need to call back this number.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, your voice is breaking up, sir. I just can't hear you, some of your thoughts.
Yes, sir. There's a lot of noise coming from your end of the phone. Can
I'm
you?
sorry?
There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise in the background there.
Okay. Let me check it, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Let me... Alright, so, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. That's much better.
Alright, so, yes, what you were saying, sir?
Yes, I received a call, and I have to call back on this number, I believe.
Alright, so, can I have your name and your zip code in order to pull up your case file?
Yes, sir. My name is Michael Bluth.
Hold on, what's your name?
Michael Bluth. Bluth.
Alright, and what's your zip code?
I'm sorry, sir.
What is your zip code, sir?
87901.
Alright, so now just give me a moment and let me pull up your file, okay? Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Alright, thank you for your time and patience.
Yes, no problem, sir.
Alright, sir. Yes, so as I can see in my system that there is a tax fraud and tax evasion case under your name, and because of that, IRS has filed a lawsuit against you. So, are you aware about the situation?
No, sir. This is the first I've heard of it today.
Alright, so I will explain for you, okay? But before I go further, I just want you that you write down your case file number for the future reference. So, do you got a pen and piece of paper?
Somewhere around here. Just give me one moment, sir.
Alright, no problem.
Uh, yes, sir. I have a pen here.
Alright, so write down your case file number,
Yes, sir.
which is C as in Charlie, P as in Peter,
Yes, sir. CP
10173.
10173. Is that correct?
Yes. Now write down my name, Alan Paul, Alle and Alan, and my last name is P. Yes, Alle and Alan.
Alan Paul.
Yes, you got it right.
Okay, sir.
So now write down my badge ID number, which is IRM
IRM
499023.
4990223.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Alright, so now I will explain for you, okay? So I would request you to please do not interrupt me in between and listen to me very carefully.
Oh, okay, sir. I'm listening.
Okay. So, sir, as per the documents that we have, we conducted a random audit on your taxes filed between the years of 2011 to 2016. And what we found that the taxes you filed between those years don't match the records we have, which means if you were supposed to pay your taxes at a particular rate of tax percentage, that somehow you ended up paying less taxes than you were supposed to pay on a lower amount. That is the reason the amount which you paid short is the outstanding amount which you now owe to the IRS, which is $4,690.53, which includes your pending taxes, your legal charges, and your lawsuit cancellation fees. And now IRS wants to recover that money back from you. That is why they have filed a lawsuit against you.
I'm sorry, sir.
So now,
How much money?
yeah, the amount is $4,690.53.
That's a lot of moolah.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, sir. And this is not for a single year. This is for years from 2011 to 2016 for a bunch of 5 years. That is why there is a huge amount. And
Right.
now, yes, go ahead.
Well, I didn't know anything about this, sir. I'm a little bit confused, to tell you the truth, or consequences.
Okay. So right now, according to Section 7201 of the Tax Code Law, the amount which is outstanding under your name that you have not paid. For that reason, the local authority is going to approach you at your doorstep and they can seize your finances and everything under your name. And you can be arrested for that. And if you
Arrested?
have any, yes, sir, there is a warrant of arrest, right? So local authorities can arrest you and they can seize your finances and they can mark a lien on your assets if you're unable to pay the money.
Oh my goodness.
And you can also face federal imprisonment for up to 5 years if IRS file a case against you and you found guilty of defrauding the government.
I don't understand, but how can I be? I can't. How can I go to prison for a mistake?
I'm sorry?
I don't understand. It can't be right to send someone to prison for a mistake. I didn't know that I
Sorry.
owed this money. This is the first I've been hearing of it.
Yes, sir. I understand that. But, sir, for regular taxes, you're not going to any prison. But if there's a tax evasion case, then there is a federal imprisonment for up to 5 years if someone found evading taxes, right? You can read in your law, okay? It is in the section 7201 of the tax code law that the penalty charges of $90,000 and with a federal imprisonment for up to 5 years.
Well, I'm definitely too good looking to go to prison.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm very handsome. I won the most handsome boy in all of New Mexico competition. And if I go to prison, I'm afraid that my anal virginity will no longer remain intact.
Sir, what you talking about, sir?
I'm a very attractive man.
I understand that, okay? Sir, right now, you have two options with you to rectify this situation, okay? First is that you can hire a criminal attorney and file the case inside a courthouse. But if you lose, you will end up to a penalty charges of $90,000 and with a federal imprisonment for up to 5 years. And the second option that you have is that you can resolve this case by paying the amount which you owe to the IRS without getting involved into any kinds of legal troubles. So can you tell me how would you like to resolve this case?
I would like to take option number 2, sir.
So you want to resolve this case out of the courthouse, right?
Yes, sir. I can't risk going to prison.
All right. So, sir, in that case, you have to follow some protocols, okay? Because if you're going to resolve this case out of the courthouse, then you have to follow some protocols, all right?
Okay, sir. And what may they be?
Yes, sir. Until you're not getting your cancellation number and case resolved, you cannot disconnect this line because once this line gets disconnected, then Iris will think that you're trying to run away from the situation by not responding, right? And further, I have to record each and every conversation between you and me in a single file, right? So just be online with me, be connected, all right, until you get your cancellation number.
Okay, sir. And so, can you give me my cancellation number?
Yes, I will provide you once you pay the amount which you owe to the IRS. Once you submit your fees to the courthouse, all right, then I will provide you your cancellation number, okay?
I have to pay this money in full?
Yes, sir. The amount which you owe to the IRS is $4,690. And if you're able to pay the full amount, then you can pay by today, okay?
Yes, sir. Well, I am rather fortunate in the fact that having been voted the most handsome man of all of New Mexico for the third year in a row, I received the cash prize. However, I haven't yet had time to bank that money. So I have the money in cash, but I can't make any kind of credit or debit card payment. Could I
So
possibly...
you're saying that you're the most attractive person of the Mexico?
In New Mexico, sir. Just in the state
Okay.
of New Mexico. The national finals will not be coming up until September. And then we'll see where I place in the whole of the United States.
All right. All right. Then you must have lots of money, right? If you're the attractive person of, you have
Oh.
lots of offer to the advertisement company, right?
Well, sir, no, it doesn't really work like that because, you know, in this day and age, it's more like a combination of having a fine-looking face and a cultural personality. So, I mean, it's just for fun. I make a little bit of money from it, but not a whole lot.
Okay, I understand that. All right, sir. So, in case you want to resolve this case out of the courthouse, right? Then I'm transferring this call over to my senior officer. They will tell you how you can pay them out and resolve this case out of the courthouse without facing any legal troubles. All right.
Okay, I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Just be online with me.
Welcome. Hello.
Yes, hi there, sir.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning to you.
Morning. This is Officer Kyle Roberts from the IRS. I believe I'm speaking to Mr. Blush.
That's correct, sir.
Sir, how are you doing today?
Well, I was just dandy until I heard this news, but I believe your colleague told me that there was an option to rectify the situation.
So now I think you want to resolve the case out of the courthouse today.
Yes, sir, that is correct. Ah, fuck. Everything just dropped out, guys. Everything just crashed. So, did anyone catch what his name was? I will just call him back. That's brilliant. Even my YouTube crashed. I'm not sure what happened there. Bear with me a moment, guys. Yeah, if anyone caught what his name was, the second guy. Everyone's talking about Gary from last week, which is confusing me, but I'm just going to try calling them back. Alan Paul was the first guy, but Gary...
This is Iris Department. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, sir. I was just speaking to a colleague of yours by the name of Alan Paul, and then he put me through to a senior supervisor. Well, sir, he transferred me to a senior supervisor, but I didn't write down his name, and then I got disconnected.
Just hold the line for a minute, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
So call was disconnected, sir.
Yes, I apologize about that.
So now, how much amount do you have for today?
I have the. I'm sorry, sir. It's very loud. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It's a little bit better. There's a lot of echo on this line, or a lot of background noise. Can you do something about that for me?
So there is an amount which is pending of $4,000 on your account, I guess, in the tax filing.
I'm sorry, sir. How much?
$4,000.
Yes, sir. $4,690.53.
Now, could you tell me, like, do you have this entire amount with you today?
Yeah, I explained to your colleague, Alan Paul, that I have the amount, but I only have it in cash. I do not have it on a credit or debit card, so I cannot make a credit card payment.
How much can you pay?
I can pay the total sum, but I have to pay it in cash.
Your voice is breaking, sir. Can you come outside?
No, sir. I believe the problem is on your end. It's a lot of noise.
Okay, now what you can do is you can go towards the Walmart.
Well, sir, I only have the amount in cash, so would it be possible to pay it at... He hung up. Like, he's complaining that he can't hear me. All I can hear is the people shouting in the background, but I'll try and get through to them again. I think they'll just... I mean, I don't even know how a scam business can run like that. If you heard that in the background, would you think that sounds like a legitimate company? I hope they haven't made a single dollar today. Ben Jords. Right, I'm going to come back to those guys later because obviously it's not that urgent if they can hang up the call on me. I've got plenty... Oh, I've got some that will label as filthy IRS scammers, and you know who deals with filthy people the best. So, well, that's if they answer the phone, because I don't mean to get your hopes up, get you all moist and hard, and then not follow through. Oh yeah, and it died. That number didn't work straight away. What about a Windows security number? A Windows just for a laugh to break up the trouble with the IRS is it's always a long game. And then if my fire RTC dies in the middle, it sort of screws up, hoping to get them to go absolutely ballistic when they don't get the cards. So apologies again for.
Help is not in service.
Ah.
Please check the number and try.
Apologies again for, doing the foreplay but not the penetration, so to speak.
Thank you for calling Windows Refund Department. This is Sean. How can I help?
I'm Scottish.
What do you mean, sir?
I'm Scottish.
It's your name is Scottish?
Aye,
What's your name?
Scottish.
You mean Jyotish?
My name is Scottish. I'm Scottish.
Gotish.
Scottish. You dafty bam.
Can you spell out your name?
Aye, Scottish.
Spell out your name, sir.
Scottish. Scottish.
Stop. S-T-O.
SCO. Scottish. I'm Scottish.
Yes, sir. Listen to me, sir. Listen to me. You need to explain with phonetics like S as in Sierra, T as in Tango.
S as in Scottish. C as in Charlie. O as in Oscar. T as in tartan. T as in tartan again. I as in I'm off down the way farmers. S as in Scottish.
Sir, I
And
cannot
H as in
understand.
horny. I'm
Can you repeat
Scottish.
that again?
I'm Scottish.
What do you want me to do for you, sir? This is Windows Refund Department.
I'm Scottish. Who are you?
You are Gotis.
I'm Scottish.
I cannot understand. Is there anyone who's talking very good English? You can transfer your call.
Aye, me wee brother's here.
I means I, and after that,
No, I means yes. I means correct. Aye, me wee brother's here. He's Scottish too. You want me to get him?
no. I cannot understand your name.
Aye,
How do you
hold
spell out your
on.
name?
Aye, Jock, come over here. Hey, what do you want, you fanny? This man wants to talk with you.
Can you please start?
Hey, mister.
You are joking?
Hey, mister. You talking to my brother?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, my brother wants to know what you want.
Sir, you are calling me.
Yes, he's got a problem with his computer.
No, ma'am. We are not providing any service for your
Oh,
computer.
no, ma'am,
This is
I'm
refund
a
department.
fucking boy. You can't.
Thank you for time and patience. Bye-bye. Have a
Oi, wait. I need your help with my computer.
Sir, we are not providing any technical service for your computer. This is refund department.
Aye.
You understand?
Yes, I want me fucking refund.
please come in front of your computer, then I will go ahead and complete the refund process.
I've
Do
already
you
come in
remember
front
your
of my
refund amount?
computer 6 times today. We call it the porn machine. And he gives up. I had fun in that call. Sorry guys, I'm basking in my own joviality a little bit. I apologise, it's very rude of me. I should keep dour and straight-faced because this isn't fun. This is no fun at all. Right, on to the next one. Alright, doesn't look like we're getting an answer there. Thanks, guys, for all your lovely comments for the last call. I mean, that's sometimes we have to sit through a lot of bollocks, but occasionally we do have some fun in this stream when it's allowed. Oh, this is the same IRS number I called before. Let's see if they answer. Okay. Oh, American. Okay. Well, sort of American. Whatever. My take on an American accent doesn't sound like they're going to pick up though, but have no fear. We've got more IRS and other numbers here. Okay. Oh, that one's straight down though. Balls. Okay, next one. Another IRS number. I'm going to go through all the IRS numbers first because I'd like to see if I can deal with some of these. These guys just really wind me up. I've said it a million times, but it's just the audacity of the whole IRS scam is why it gets on my nerves so much.
Internal Revenue Service, how can I help you?
Yes, sir. I'm returning the phone call I've received.
When did you receive the call from us, sir?
This morning. Could you explain to me exactly what is this about?
Alright, but first of all, did you receive any information why this call has been made to you?
Well, it said something about some kind of problem with my taxes or the IRS, but I don't understand how that could possibly be the case.
Okay, first of all, in order to let me pull out your information on my system and provide you every information why this call has been made to you, can you please verify me with your first name and your last name?
Yes, my first name is Edward.
Edward.
And my last name is Fisting.
Sir, I can barely hear you. Can you please speak out louder?
Yes, sir. Edward Fisting.
Can you please spell your last name for me?
Yes, sir. It's Fisting.
Fisting.
Yes, sir.
Edward 15. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, now can you please provide me with your current zip code?
Yes, of course, sir. It's 87901.
87901.
Yes. Oh, he hung up. Maybe he Googled truth or consequences. That's a bit annoying. Why did he hang up? Let's see if someone else picks it up.
Thanks for calling Internal Revenue Service. How may I help you?
Yes, sir, I was just speaking to one of your colleagues, and I believe he's either disconnected or he's hung up the phone on me. Oh, and so did he. Right, let's just see if they are right. I think we might go in for a little bit of, not outright mean, but a little bit mean.
Tax and Crime Department of Internal Revenue Service. How can I help you today?
Oh, yes, sir. I was just phoning up to get your mother's prices.
Excuse me?
Could I get the prices of your mother, you know, for the different services?
Who are you looking for?
Your mum. Could you just tell, I mean, is there a big difference between, say, a blowjob and anal? Because I'm a bit skint at the moment, so I'm just wondering which offers the best value for money. Which hole, so to speak. Are we just talking the mouth, or could I go all the way around the back?
What do you want?
I'm sorry, he didn't respond, but if you listen carefully, guys, I know your mother jokes is kind of lowest common denominators, but they're always fun. But yeah, if you listen carefully there, he sort of just let out this sigh like, oh, like I've been getting this all day long. These guys kind of seem quite easy. Maybe I'm just going to keep going back. If they just keep answering, I'll just keep calling. I think they've given up on answering from my number for now, but we'll oh yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back to any of these answers. I should have crossed off. I always forget to do this. I should have crossed off any numbers that didn't answer. Oh, mama, hot diggity dog. I've just realised I've got an IRS number here that is a 202 numbers. Now, from my experience, the guys that use the 202 numbers are cocky as hell because they're like, oh, I'm in Washington. They're not.
Further, thank you for calling IRS. Let me help you.
Yes, hello. Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, how may I help you, sir?
Yes, I'm returning the call. I'm calling the number.
Okay, you to call the same number.
He's sounding well confused. That was kind of my fault because I didn't really know what accent to go for there. And I was thinking the other day, like, I can do a pretty decent Cockney accent, being not far from London. It's probably time to bust it out a little bit.
Investigation Division of the IRS, how can I help you?
Oh, yeah, I've received a call and it said I need to call back on this. Oh, that didn't last long. Right, I'll come back to them because they're probably a bit on guard. Right now. So we'll come back to those Madarchods shortly. I want to go like full-on Cockney geezer. Yeah. What are you doing in my boozer?
Thanks for calling IRS. How can I help you?
Yeah, I've received a call saying I need to call back on this number.
Sorry, what?
I'm calling back the number I was told to call. Lamb chops.
Okay. Okay. Can you please verify me your first and last name so I can pull out your records?
Yeah, my first name is Jonathan.
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 Johnson.
Jonathan.
Johnson.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, okay.
Jonathan Cocker.
Jonathan, last name?
Cocker.
Please spell out your last name.
Cocker.
Sorry, J-O.
C for Charlie.
Yeah.
C-O.
J-O-A-C.
No. What? Listen. You got cloth ears? C-O.
No.
C-O-C-K-E-R.
Joker.
Cocker.
Okay.
Get it
Joker.
right.
Right?
Get it right.
Okay.
Say my name.
Okay, Jonathan Joker. Okay.
No, it's not
just a lie.
Jonathan.
Okay,
It's not Jonathan
Sorry?
Joker. It's Jonathan. It's Jonathan Cocker. There's no J in Cocker.
Jonathan Joker. Am I right?
No, you're not right, cloth ears. Jonathan Cocker. Cocker.
Joker. Am I right?
Yes, we've got there. Finally, sunshine.
Okay. So, actually, Victor, we called you to get your attorney's information. There are some legal allegations and lawsuit is being filed on your name against by IRS. Are you aware about the situation?
No, I've not heard nothing about this until today.
Sorry, what?
I've not heard nothing.
Okay. So listen to me very carefully, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Good. Yeah. So, as per the documents, IRS conducted an audit on your taxes filed for the year 2010 to 2017. And we found that there is a miscalculation error in your taxes that you filed does not match the tax record that we have. So, according to section number 101, that amount is still outstanding on your name that you have not paid. And for that reason, the local authorities with arrest warrant will come at your place. Your driver license will be cancelled and everything under your name, your property, your bank account, everything will be seized. You know the total balance outstanding on your name is $4,997.
How much?
This includes your pending taxes, legal charges, and late fees.
How
So,
much?
Mr. $4,997.
Four grand. 4
This
monkeys.
includes. Sorry.
4 monkeys.
What?
That's what we say for $1,000 a monkey.
What? Sorry.
Right, 4 grand, yeah? And how did you come up with this number?
Mm-hmm. What?
Have you just pulled this out of your ass, sunshine?
What did you say, man?
I said, have you pulled this number out of your ass? What are you talking about? Sound like fucking Mary Poppins.
I'm talking about your federal tax, okay?
All right.
You understand?
All right, yeah, all right. I haven't been paying them, so how much? 4 grand?
Yeah, $4,997, okay? This includes your pending taxes, legal charges, and late fees, okay? You understand?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, hang up and wait for the police, okay?
Do what?
You fraud with the government.
I did what with the government?
Yeah, you are a cheater.
Yeah, do you know what I do with the government, mate? Unzip his...
Sorry?
Do you know what I do with the government? You listening, cloth ears?
What?
Do you know what I do to the government?
Yeah, you are a cheater.
No, I'll tell you what I do to the government. Unzip its trousers, I pull them down, and it's fucking undercrackers, and then I get my massive rod and I shove it up the government's arse. How'd you like that?
And wait for the police. Hang up.
The police aren't coming nowhere, are they? Fuckface.
Oh, hang up. Okay,
You're
no
not the
problem.
police, you're not the government, are you? Let's get real here a minute. Oh, this is... my Fire RTC is having some issues again. And I think he may have disappeared, or it's... Yeah, no, he hung up. I hope you enjoyed my Cockney... Cockney hardman accent. Apologies, guys. I'm just refreshing everything as we speak. It's been a shame. We haven't had a proper meltdown for a long time. Actually, I hung up. It wasn't the Fire RTC, sometimes the page just goes blank, but it normally shows me a little sad face if it actually crashes, which it didn't do, so I think he just hung up. However, what did he tell me his name? I don't know. They seem quite easy to mess around with. Maybe we can just do one thing is saying exact. Great minds think alike. Call him back. Call him back. Ooh. I think they're going to stop answering. Guys, do bear with me a moment. I think I'm going to just have to nip out of the room for a quick bathroom break, as we've been going 45 minutes, and I may as well top up my drink while I'm at it. So Karen's dog can use the computer, which is pretty insane. Right, guys, so bear with me. Don't go anywhere. I will be back after this short... I'm going to play an ad. We'll see if it works. So some of you get it, some don't. So I'm going to go and get myself some coffee. No, I'm going to go and top up my rum and coke. Oh, I wanted to say a monkey, just because a lot of people watching are international. A monkey in English terminology isn't a grand. I just couldn't remember what a grand is. I think a monkey might be 50 quid, but someone can correct me on that in the chat. One of my British subscribers, if you know exactly what a monkey is, then let everyone know in the chat. I'm going to quickly play an ad, pop out of the room. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. More hijinks coming up after this short commercial break, or a good look at the wall for those of you with ad blocker. All right. I'm back. Clearly, I'm back. Okay. Let's see who's next on the hit list of scam numbers. Maybe, yeah, let's go into a tech support number. All right. Okay.
For calling Microsoft. This is Chris. How can I help you today?
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
I've got a problem with my computer. Can you help me?
I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
I've got a problem on my computer.
What kind of problem, ma'am?
I can't watch any pornography.
I'm sorry?
Can you make pornography come on my computer?
I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
Can you make pornography come on my computer?
Okay, and what seems to be the problem?
I can't watch pornography. Hello?
Can't pornography?
Yes, I'm trying to watch pornography, but it says no. Computer says no.
All right.
Can you help? Hello? Hello? I think they gave up on that. I think he thought I was a little kid. Oh, bear with me a moment, guys. I do apologise. Everything is... I got a new computer just a matter of months ago, and yet it keeps sort of freezing up on me. I don't know if I probably need to give it a good defragmenting. Get right in there and defrag the fucker. Which I will do before the next stream, I promise. But we've been having some fun, haven't we? If you are having fun, do hit that like button because it makes me feel good about myself.
Thank you for calling Internal Revenue Service. How can I help you?
Yes, hi ma'am. I'm returning the call that I've received.
Can you tell me when did you receive the call regarding?
Yes, it was this morning.
This morning, all right. Can you verify me your name?
Yes, ma'am. It's Jonathan Carruthers.
Jonathan?
Carruthers.
Okay, spell that for me, please, the last name.
C-A-R-R-U-T-H-E-R-S.
Okay. So can you verify me your zip code?
Yes, it's 87901.
Okay. So, Mr. Jonathan, do you have any middle initial name?
Yes, it's E for Edward.
E as in Edward, all right. So, Mr. Jonathan, just say connected. Let me go ahead and check it out, each and everything for you, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you for staying online. You there?
Yes, I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, I got your file over here. And I can see that the IRS filed a lawsuit against you with the 4 federal charges and also the arrest warrant issued under your name. So do you want the information or you want to resolve this matter in the courthouse?
Well, I would rather the information.
Okay, all right. So before I go ahead and give you the information, Mr. Jonathan, let me tell you that the line on which we are talking right now is being recorded and monitored by the IRS headquarters and the Homeland Security of the state. And also right now, your arrest warrant is on the activation mode. So once you disconnect the line... Sorry?
Activation mode?
I didn't get you, sir.
Activation mode.
Mr. Jonathan, right now your arrest warrant is on the activation mode, all right?
Activation
so if you disconnect the line, or hang up the line, your arrest warrant will be released and we will not be responsible for that. So make sure to not disconnect the line, okay?
Okay, ma'am, yes, I understand.
Okay.
10-4.
Okay, all right. So, first of all, let me read out the four federal charges under your name as it is in Chapter 13, Section 37. Number one is violation of Internal Revenue Code. Number two, violation of federal tax regulation. Number three, tax by deception. Number four, providing misleading information to the government authorities. So these four violations are the serious allegations pressed under your name by the IRS department. So,
Goodness.
Mr. Jonathan, these are the four federal charges under your name. And also, let me tell you that we have received a legal allegation on your name against a tax fraud. And we conducted an audit on your tax filing between the year 2011 and we found out that there were some miscalculation on your tax filing over the duration of 5 years for the amount of $6,198.26. And this is the amount which has been unpaid by you to the federal government. So, did you do it intentionally or it was by a mistake? Can you tell me that?
Well, no, I believe it was a mistake. I mean, a little from column A, a little from column B.
Okay. So, Mr. Jonathan, can you tell me who was filing your taxes between the year 2011 to 2016 for the past 5 years? You yourself or you hire an accountant?
Oh, no, yes, that would have been Jeffrey Stacy.
Sorry?
Jeffrey Stacy. He was my accountant from the years 2011 to 2013. However, he then suffered a massive coronary relapse, and he's no longer with us, sadly. I mean, he didn't die, but he went to prison.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Jonathan, let me tell you that we, the IRS, we are not denying that you are not filing your taxes, all right? But the reason why tax fraud has been put on the citizen's name is because maybe your accountant didn't file your tax on time, or maybe he didn't file your tax electronically as required by law because tax can only be paid by EFTPS, that is called Electronic Federal Tax Payment System. If not, penalties are charged for not paying taxes. Or maybe at this point of time, many of the citizens are facing identity theft problems. So maybe you are also just a victim of this case. Maybe you are also facing the same problem. Maybe someone has stolen your identity. They are doing this type of fraud under your name. All right? So we are not saying that you are doing this fraud, and we are not saying that you are the main culprit of this case. All right? Maybe you are just a victim of this case.
It
Okay?
sounds like it, yes. I'm
So
quite often the victim.
Okay. Okay, so Mr. Jonathan, do you have all the paperwork, the documents as a proof that your accountant was filing your taxes on time between the years 2011 to 2016?
Well, no, sadly, the papers were burned in a fire that this is partially the reason he went to prison. I mean, not for arson, not for starting the fire, you see, but he did a lot of, well, let's just say, crimes against humanity.
Okay.
And he burnt everything he owned, except for one
Okay.
sock, but he didn't wear it on his foot, you know what I mean.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Jonathan, then would you like to rectify this situation? Do you want to go to the courthouse, fight back with the IRS, get arrested and defend yourself in the courthouse, or you want to resolve this matter out of the courthouse?
Which would be the better course of action?
Mr. Jonathan, let me tell you that if you want to go ahead and cancel your arrest warrant, because right now at this point of time, your arrest warrant is on the activation mode. Let me tell you, your accountant who was filing your taxes, he or she is not going to get arrested, or he or she is not going to face a legal trouble.
Well, no, he's in prison.
Your arrest warrant is on the activation mode, and also your name is on the criminal list. So if you want to resolve this matter out of the courthouse, then I can go ahead and transfer your call to the senior higher authorities of the IRS headquarters. They will be helping you out to resolve your matter out of the courthouse, and also to stop your arrest warrant, to remove your name from the criminal list, and also they will be helping you out to reinvestigate your case who is trying to do this tax fraud under your name, all right? So how would you like to rectify this situation, in the courthouse or out of the courthouse?
Oh, outside. Yes, please, thank you. I will do it outside again.
Okay, all right. In that case, stay online. I will be transferring the call to the senior higher authorities, all right?
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, stay connected.
Of course.
Yes, hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, thank you for being on hold, sir. Your line has been transferred to one of the senior resolution department, and you are talking to Officer Sandra. I believe that I'm speaking to Mr. Jonathan, right?
That's correct, ma'am.
Okay, how are you doing today, sir?
Well, I've been better.
Okay, so sir, according to your information, before your line has
Oh, it's like every time we get through to the second person, my fire RTC dies. Oh, man. I was talking to Officer Sandra, at least we know that. And we'll try and get back through to Screechy Voice McPhee. Oh, and now it's just coming up as busy. It's not on. Odd. Sorry, apologies, guys. We keep not getting the payoff, which is quite a shame. Maybe I had kind of this big plan, and then when they dangle the carrot of getting through to the next person, I was always like, well, it's always more fun to annoy the person that thinks they're the senior IRS person. And I was going to kind of like be like, oh, you know how you said that I violated this? Well, I'm going to violate you, and then you can drop the charges. But of course, I didn't get an opportunity to do that. But imagine it in your heads. Think about how funny that would have been, and you can take that home. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Thanks for calling. How may I assist you?
I'm Scottish.
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
I'm Scottish.
Can you speak English?
I'm speaking English.
Okay.
Hello?
So, yes. So now are you in front of the computer?
Hi, what's your name?
Sir, I'm saying how may I help you?
Can you help me?
Yes.
I'm hornier than a mongoose in monsoon season. I need you to talk me off. I don't know if she just didn't understand that, or if she actually understood and hung up.
Thank you for calling technical support. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm just calling to see if you can help me with my computer.
Okay, so are you in front of your computer?
I'm in front of my computer. Oh. Are you as turned on as I am? Are you horny like me? Hello? I don't know what happened there. I really want to use the I found your when they go, where did you get this number? And then I say, oh, I found it on the written on a men's room's toilet. I was hoping to do that there, but
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
yes, can you help me?
Which type of help you? But please tell me.
I need hand relief.
Sorry?
I need hand relief. Can you relieve me?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Hand relief.
Hand relief.
Yes, you know, relieve me with your hand. Would that be possible?
Okay.
Yes, you agree to that. Okay. No gloves. Don't be cheating me.
Okay, your name is Corvallis, right?
I'm sorry?
Your name is Corvallis.
My name is what?
Okay. You have your wife?
My wife? No, she's dead. That's why I need the hand relief.
Where is your wife?
Yes, you will be my wife for this evening. That is correct, sir.
Sorry?
You will be my wife for this evening.
No, sir. I said you have a wife and girlfriend. Any about?
No, you are going to be my wife and girlfriend tonight.
Actually, I won't talk to your wife because your wife told me call back.
My wife said no such
Your
thing,
wife-
and my wife is dead. How dare you say such a thing, sir? Now, are you going to let me turn you over, put a wig on you, and treat you like a woman, or not?
Oh, I see. Your wife is dead.
Yes, now you've cottoned on.
Oh, I see.
You're
So you
my
have
wife
another plan
now.
in your. Sorry.
You're my wife now.
Oh, I see. So you have another plan and get the marriage,
I
taking marriage.
didn't understand the question. What did you say?
I said you have a girlfriend.
No, you're my
Yes,
girlfriend. You're my girlfriend.
So, sorry.
You're my girlfriend. You are my girlfriend.
Oh,
You will
talking
be
about?
my semen depository for this evening, correct?
Sorry.
Tonight, you can be my semen depository.
Okay, you have any daughter? Your daughter?
No, sadly I was born impotent.
Please tell me where is your daughter?
No, I don't have a daughter. But tonight, you can be
please
my
tell me
daughter.
truth. Tell me truth. Don't lie me. Tell me truth.
Why
Where
would
is
I
your daughter?
lie? I've only called up because I found your number on the men's room wall, and it said phone up if you need hand or bottom relief this evening.
Oh, I see. So you have any cell phone number? Any brother?
A brother? Oh, I do have a brother. Yes. Would you like us to
No,
both do
no.
you? You would like to get
No, I
Chinese
don't
finger cuffed?
Listen. I don't know brother. I say brother.
Yes, I'll bring my brother. We'll both do you. We'll take you in turns on you if that's okay.
No, I'm not.
We'll
talking
run a
about
little
brother.
train, just a mini train, not a big one. Just me and my brother and you. How does that sound?
I said bro.
I'm all ready
I
to
said
offer
broker.
some very pretty bunts.
I said broker.
Yes, my brother. I'll call him now. Hold on.
No,
Hold on, I'll call him.
no. I'm not talking about brother. Okay, I'm talking about.
Hello? Oh, yes, hi, brother. How are you?
I'm fine.
Right, well, I found this little gay boy here, and he says we can both go over and fuck him this evening. Take it in turns, run a little train. Oh, sounds fucked up and fun. Should I bring the cocaine and cigars? Yes, you bloody well should. Alright, see you around 7.
Man.
Okay, bye. Okay, my brother's down.
Oh, I see.
Okay, you have any neighbor girlfriend?
Do I have what? Do I have cocaine? Yes, my brother's going to bring the cocaine. But we won't share it with you. You'll just have to pucker up. Maybe I'll get you some poppers. You know, open things up a little bit.
Actually, I have fucker. With,
You are... what are you saying?
with any girl. So you have any girl?
Do I have... I think that's rather racist, sir. And I wouldn't say words like that again.
Okay, so you have which number?
Yes, you're going to be number 69 with me.
Number 69. Okay, give me a moment.
Right. What are you off to pamper yourself? Make sure you're shaved. Fully shaved. I only like fully shaved. Like a leprechaun.
Okay, so
Make sure you're hairless. Hairless everywhere.
sorry?
I need you to be hairless. If you have any hair, I find it a huge
May I have
turn
your
off.
name?
Yes.
May I have your name?
It's Cunty McGinty.
Sorry?
Cunty McGinty.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so
Do you have the anal
you have
beads?
you have a number? You have her number?
Yes, 69 is the number. That's the number you and I'll make tonight.
No, 69 is it's a 2-digit number.
Yes, you and I.
Please tell me full
Yes,
number.
I'll have more than 2 digits up you, though. I'll have a whole fist up there.
Tell me full number. Full
Full
cell phone
number 69696969.
What are you talking about? 696969.
That's what I'm going to do with you.
I said you have any beach? So you have any
Yes,
beach
there's a
contact?
beach nearby if you want to do it in public. I'll make sure to get a few boys down, not just my brother in that case. You into a bit of dogging then, are you? We'll get you on your knees in the middle of the beach, just gagging for cock. Yama, yama, yama.
Oh, I see. So please give me the number,
Yes,
and I will talk to her.
it's 69. Her? Don't refer to my brother as a her. You're the only girl in this situation.
69 only.
Yes, 69, but when my brother's there, it'll look more like 669, maybe. I don't know. It depends which way up he goes.
So can I talk to him?
Yes, well, I'll have to phone him again. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello? Yes, hi, brother. This little fellow wants to speak to you. Okay. Yes, hello. Yes, hello.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is Cunty McGinty's brother. What can I do? Yes, are you the little fanny we're going to meet later? Little piece of ass.
No, tell me the number.
Yes, the number is 69.
You have 69.
6969. Oh yeah.
6969. Only 6969.
Well, how many times do you want to do it?
Four times.
Right, so that would be 69696969.
69. Sir, please tell me full number, okay? Correct number.
This is just all the 69s. We'll just be doing that over and over again.
69. No. You lying me?
I'll be lying down with you.
Why are you kidding me?
No, no children. We can't have any children involved. That is strictly against the law. Just you, me, and my brother. Yes? So, what time should we get there? Oh, and would you mind, if it's not too much trouble, would you mind putting on a little French maid's uniform? And stockings. And a thong. Oh. Hello?
You have number or not?
Yes, I've told you. I've got one big number for you.
69, right?
That's right.
Okay, let me try to 69. Okay, let me call.
Well, you won't be able to try it until my brother and I get there.
No, I will try to her.
You will try to help, so you agree to the hand relief, and you're willing to go all the way with me and my older brother. He's 94, but he's very virile. He can keep it up for hours.
Okay, I'm just going to call her. Okay.
Okay, just call my brother. Tell him to pucker up. I'll tell him for you that you've got the most beautiful lips in all of Mumbai. Yes, you've got the luscious lips of. Oh, he went finally. Sometimes you can't. You've just got to keep going at them because they keep talking, even though it sort of died off at the end. But I believe you guys are enjoying it. We've had some fun calls. It's just a shame when the IRS calls have been starting to really pay off. My Fire RTC seems to always crash at the most inconvenient moments. But I will have a good look at that at some point in the future. I do apologise for any of you that were thoroughly disappointed by that. But do enjoy the moment. Enjoy life. If me and my equipment upsets you so much that you cry, then probably are you ready for watching live streams? I would ask. Would be the question.
Thank you for calling Normal View.
Yes, hello. Oh, he put me on hold straight away. Just give me 1 sec, guys, because what I'm going to do here is actually just reload my Fire RTC and see if that works. And see if that'll stop us having so many slip-ups. Exactly, an old geezer. Let's get drunk and have a good time. Bilal, do I play Fortnite? I'll have a quick chat with you guys here if you don't mind. Obviously, a little bit. Apparently, they've got a new thing on YouTube now where you can see the chat in post if you watch the stream on replay. Bilal, I played a few games of Fortnite, but I've not. Apparently, it's a very good sociable game. I see you've been on there a fair bit. I do have it. But yeah, it didn't appeal to me that much. I wasn't good at it straight away, and if I'm not good at things straight away, then I don't like them. So yeah, and as always, guys, thanks for joining me here. Hi, Chris. Oh, shout out from Vegas. Wow, the gambling town. I was gonna, like Los Angeles is the city of angels. I don't know what the Sin City, Las Vegas, Sin City. There we go. Got there in the end. Call the heroin guy back from last week, John. I don't have his number any longer, John. I think it went down. That would be Gary. I'm surprised. What I am going to do, guys, because people are still going on about Gary, I am going to make that into a separate video so you can all see Gary again, because that guy was just off his face. It's odd though, because it kind of felt like taking candy from a baby. Like it's not so much. There's not so much fun in making fun of someone that's like literally half dead in their chair. So I will make a separate video of that, but it was very strange because Gary, if anyone who's here didn't see the call, go and check out if you can find the last. I think it was the last stream I did. And Gary he would sort of be talking to me, and then he would sort of fall asleep, and I'd be like, Gary, and then he'd like wake up and start talking again. It was very odd. Sad Roger, oh yeah. Yeah, whatever did happen to Sad Roger Rocker, he was a really nasty guy. For those of you who were around at the time of Sad Roger, like you just phone him up and he'd just go mental into abuse, which well, kind of what you need these days because I get so few guys actually melting down anymore. But what I like to do is just slip an innuendo in there. See what I did there? That was, those of you who understand words will get that. But I like to just slip sort of, there's comedy all the way through if you're easily amused. That's what I would say. But it probably is time to start working on some new accents. I enjoyed being the Cockney geezer today while talking to that guy. Also because it's quite a threatening voice, so I think like they don't really have much of a comeback to it. It's like, oh well, if I talk like someone who would beat you up.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred.
Thank you for calling support. How can I help you?
Yeah, I've got a fucking problem with my computer.
Sorry, your voice is breaking up.
Yeah, I've got a problem. I've got a problem with my computer.
Oh yes, this call is regarding to your computer.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
found that somebody. So we need. What problem you are facing on your computer?
Well, I was trying to transfer some potatoes from one account to the other, but fucked it, didn't I?
Okay, no problem. I will check it out. So are you in front of your computer right now?
Yeah, I'm in front of it, fully naked.
Okay. So you can do one thing. Open a Google Chrome browser.
Right. And how do I do that?
Open a Google Chrome browser.
What are you talking about?
You don't have Google Chrome?
I haven't got a flipping computer.
Your voice is breaking up.
I haven't got a fucking computer.
Sorry?
I haven't got a fucking computer.
Do one thing, let me call you back.
No.
Let me call you back.
No.
Okay?
No. Not okay. Now listen here, Sonny Jim. I've been watching you.
But
I've been watching
I'm
you.
not able to.
I've been watching you around town. I don't like the way you're out there. Like some kind of flamer. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. Right, yeah. I haven't done Rick for a while. Yeah, guys have just reminded me to talk about The Walking Dead. And those of you that are interested in it, Andy and I are going to, on my second channel, I believe the link is in the description, we'll be talking a bit about The Walking Dead and some other stuff later. Just, we have very disorganized, but enjoyable for us. I don't know about for you, but enjoyable streams on my second channel. So yeah, if you're interested in The Walking Dead and you keep up with it, go and check that out later. Well, in just over an hour I'll be doing that, which is why I kind of want to, I don't want to be sat between the two streams for too long, although I should get myself something to eat at some point. But I want to get another sort of very successful call. Well, very successful. Probably Fire RTC will die when things get interesting as normal anyway, so there's no point getting my bloody hopes up. But let's try this number and see if we can bust out a little bit of Rick Grimes. I haven't done it. I might be a bit rusty on the old Rick impression, but we'll see what we can do.
IRS can I help you?
Yeah, I've received a call saying I need to call back on this number.
When did you get this call from the IRS, sir?
This morning.
With whom I'm talking, sir, right now?
My name is Rick Grimes.
Rick what?
Grimes, Grimes.
Grams.
That's right.
Mr. Grams, confirm me the last 4 digit of social and date of birth, sir.
7628.
Mm-hmm.
14/11/69. You got that?
Sorry?
You got my information?
I'm checking, sir.
Okay.
And what was your number, sir?
My phone number?
Mm-hmm.
541.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
I'm here.
745-6474.
The information which you just gave me does not match with my system, sir.
What do you mean?
The information which you just gave me does not match with my system.
What system are you using then? I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I'm going to go on too much longer. We started out with a lot of fun, and then things went wrong. So I'm not sure what's happened in the chat while I've been away here, but there you go. Hey, Joe and John. Anyone I haven't said hello to, hello. Okay, they're not answering. Let's try... I don't know if I ever tried this. This was a weird one, actually, that I found on Twitter earlier. I'm going to see what they say when I call anyway. Or if they answer, that is. If not, I think, an hour and a half is quite a while to go. And I do apologise, guys, for those calls that kind of got you all excited and then didn't follow through with. They're not even answering. That's probably why I didn't get that one to work earlier. Right, I've got a refund number. Maybe I'll just be really angry. I wonder if... Oh, I need to actually put a number in before I hit the call button. If I just be really angry, demanding my refund. Maybe that could be fun.
Thank you for calling support team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got...
This is David. How may I help you?
Yeah, David, you got my refund?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You had received server-generated call in regards to your refund.
Yeah, I want my fucking refund, mate. I want it now.
Sorry, sir. Listen to me and.
Well, you owe me money. You owe me money, cunt.
Please listen. Please listen, sir.
Well,
We provided some services on your computer.
No, you didn't.
Had paid $200 for this service. Now we are not providing this service long time. The company is
You
going
love
to
me
close
long
your
time.
file. That's why we are refunding your amount $200. Listen, sir. This company is Microsoft certified third party, and we have to refund your money, and we call us regarding to billing department and make sure billing team will be refund your money regarding your $200 service security, service computer service
Yeah,
security.
Get the bollocks out of the way. Just give me my bastard money.
So listen, sir, and trust me. Listen and trust me. You don't need to worry about it, and I am here to help you. And you have any query,
Yeah, well,
you will ask,
you
and
can
you
help me
need
by
to
giving
ask
me
my
my
billing
bastard
department.
money.
First of all, listen, sir.
Give me
First
my
of all,
money.
you need to, sir. You need to explain you. You need to explain you. That's why you give me access. After that, you don't worry about it. I am here to help
Oh well, I
you,
will
and
worry
my
about it
job is
until I got this fucking.
sir. My job is, sir. Listen, my job is. We are here to providing your refund money.
Yes,
So
well, give me my money.
company is
I
going
want
to
my money.
close. My company is going to close. That's why my company is give you some security install in your computer, in your devices. So your all security had been expired. So we need to refund your money. So
Yeah,
so
give me my
we need
fucking
to
money.
connect your computer
Where's
and
my money?
we are transfer your money. We are transfer your money within
I
3 and 4
want
minutes.
my
So
money.
so let me connect you and you trust me, sir.
I don't trust you one bit.
Cool down, sir. Cool down and try
I'll
to
cool
understand,
down when
sir.
I've got my fucking money.
Sir, you don't need to pay. I am
I'm
refunding
not
your
paying
money.
nothing. You're gonna
You
give
had
me my
already
money.
paid.
Where's my money?
You had already paid $200. So
Yeah,
we
and
are
I want
going to
it back.
transfer you. Mm-hmm.
Give me my
Mm-hmm.
money. Give me my
So
fucking.
we need
Listen.
to connect your
Listen to me.
we need
Listen
to
to
connect your
me.
computer and I will transfer your money online through the internet.
Listen to me.
So
Listen to
this
me.
is your money.
Yes, it's my fucking
Your
money.
money as you like, and if you want to take this money, that's why
Bitch,
we
you
need
better
to
have
connect
my
your
money.
computer and connect with you, and you will get money within 5 and 10 minutes under. So
I want it
this is your
now.
money, sir. I am here to. Mhm.
I want.
Sir,
Listen to me. Listen to me.
please go.
Listen to me.
Please go in front of your computer
Listen.
and
Listen.
let me connect with you.
Listen. Are you listening to me, chappie?
Mm-hmm.
Are you listening? Open your ears, because I have something very important to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand English? Don't fucking talk. Keep your sweet mouth shut. Listen to these words very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my fucking money.
I am here to suggest you, and I
don't care how suggestive you are. You can wear a feather boa. You can wear a feather boa and giggle at me all you want. I want my fucking money, bitch.
I will transfer your money, $200. Otherwise, you don't need to.
I don't need to do jack shit. I want my fucking money.
From my billing department. So
yeah, get your billing department out now.
So we need to connect your computer and I will transfer your money online. As HD, you can see in front of you. Do not out of area.
What has this got to do with my computer? You don't need to do nothing with my computer, fuckface. Now, listen to me very carefully. Where
So listen,
is
so listen,
my
sir.
money?
Listen, sir. Do you have cell phone? Do you have cell phone? Let me connect with you, and I'll make sure transfer your. I will make transfer your money. Within 2 and 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Trust
within 1
me.
minute.
Otherwise,
Within 1 minute,
I am
yogurt
going
cock.
to cancel your file from billing department, and you, after that you need to connect your device, and I will
What the fuck are you talking
transfer
about?
you.
um, I enjoyed that. I think I'm going to call it a night there, guys. I've been going on for quite some time. He only he only he only gave up when I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It seems you guys have quite enjoyed this new sort of Cockney character I'm doing this evening. The trouble is with something like the IRS scam, for example, they want to pick on sort of nervous victims. I don't think he would last too long. John, I shall be back on Friday. Yes, I'm going to try to get back into a regular pattern of streams at the very least and start trying to get videos out again. I do really, I just want to sort of reiterate, guys, like, because obviously I've got a Patreon and everything, and I feel a bit shitty having it, and some people very kindly, and I want to say thank you to all of them who do still subscribe to it. Now, I feel a bit shitty because I haven't been on the same sort of Wednesdays, Fridays, and a couple of videos a week like I used to be. I'm going to try and pick it up again, but I always kind of say that and then something comes up. Obviously, I can't do every Wednesday and Friday. It is quite a lot to sort of stream twice a week, but I'm going to at the very least try and do those 2 streams, and maybe on occasion, if not at least edit out good calls from the streams, then make a few calls to upload. But yeah, guys, it's I do really appreciate you all coming, and if you haven't smashed that like button and you have enjoyed yourselves, then please do so. If you're lurking in the back and you don't talk and you haven't subbed, then do for more of this kind of, well, entertainment might be pushing it a bit, but this kind of thing. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Thanks so much for, you know, all the continued support. It's really appreciated, guys. So, oh, thanks, Skeleton. That's very kind of you. So, I will shut the stream down now, guys. I'm going to get myself a snack. As I mentioned, I'll be back in less than an hour chatting with my mate Andy on my second channel. If those of you who can't get enough of these dulcet tones want to tune into something a bit different, a bit less. Sounds odd. I was going to say a bit less stressful. It's not really stressful, but with the scam baiting streams like my fire RTC cutting out, but also making calls and they don't answer, it's more difficult than, say, just having a chat with my mate. But maybe, well, if I say more entertaining, Andy's going to get upset with me. So perhaps not. Not more, just different. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys there. Anyway, thanks for joining me as always, guys. Take care. Remember, stay safe, stay aware. If anyone phones you who seems a bit dodgy, then it's most likely a scam. If anyone phones you that says you can't get off the phone, that's a dead giveaway. Hang up the phone. Call back. The real IRS aren't going to tell you not to hang up the phone. And Windows tech support, that doesn't exist unless you actively seek out a proper company. But go to your local repairman. Don't phone any numbers that pop up on your computer. In fact, quick story before I leave. Sorry, guys. I sort of said I was going, and then I carried on going. But like the first time I ever came across one of these scam pop-up numbers, it was because I'd watched something not illegal of any kind, normal things, but things people tend to watch in private. And it was not long, in fact they did it quite well, it was not long after I'd moved to Spain, and then it locked my computer and said, like, you need to phone this number and pay loads of money to get it unlocked. And honestly, I turned off my computer, I was like, shit. and left it off for like 2 days because I kind of thought maybe watching legal yet naughty videos in Spain wasn't allowed. And then I turned the computer back on and found out it was all a scam. That's part of kind of the reason that I do this as well, because you know I've seen these people try and get in. So yeah, stay aware, guys. That's the main thing. And I shall see you all Friday. So yeah, look forward to that. I mean, I'll look forward to that. I'm not assuming you will look forward to that. That would be a bit presumptuous and egotistical of me, wouldn't it? So yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.